toughness, but it's not going to be easy. Of course, Skittles is a monster. What do you all think about this? Who do you like?
I like ATATA still. I think the way that he was dodging all of the large hitboxes from Ned, he's going to be able to dodge a lot of the hitboxes that we're seeing from Skittles too. They're not going to be nearly as big, but just being able to bob and weave, use Ness's air mobility is going to be really good for him.
All right, well, Alex, I know you're going to be rooting for Skittles. Why do you think he's going to win this one?
Why? I don't know, man. Biased?
No analysis, just straight up bias.
I mean, so like the crazy thing, like this, out of all the people that were in the bracket, ATATA was actually the biggest person that was still left from like the top 6 that I think had the best chance of beating Skittles.
Okay. Yeah, and when I looked at, again, the records, Skills is a really good one versus Apollo Kage, as you mentioned earlier. But that might be thinking a little too far ahead because we are just in Game 1 of this Losers Quarters match. Let's see how this shakes out. Already a good, pretty strong opening for Skittles on the damage board.
Ooh, not the classic. You can't be spot dodging down tilt. You know better. We've all seen the movie.
It's a good movie, man.
It's a great movie.
You know, if people can see Spider-Verse 6 times already.
And you should. And you should. Because there's that much content to see in that movie.
You
You should.
But I'm looking right now, and it looks like the set count is 10-2 in Skittles' favor.
Damn.
With these two. So, yeah. But, I mean, just as we saw
That includes
with
Wi-Fi,
ATATA,
I think, too.
with ATATA fighting
Wi-Fi
against
doesn't count.
Ned, that, I mean, even those matchups that he tends to, have losing sets in, doesn't mean it's not going to be done close.
Right. These players are all very smart, and they're out here trying their best.
I was like, nah, I'm going to try my worst. Man. Sunday, nah, well, Sunday is for chilling, family dinners, and church.
Oh, what a parry!
Wow.
Dang, he sent him to God. Oh, no.
Are you there, God? It's me, ATATA.
Yeah, how often do you see 2 up smashes in one game getting the KO for a Young Link, right? That just means you know where
crazy.
someone's going to land.
Yeah.
They clicked the wrong character. You thought you were playing Big Link, bro?
Not the best DI angle on that either. But yeah, that is unfortunate for ATATA. Like the biggest matches he's had has been people that like have like a consistent gap and wins over him. So if you go down to like both Ned and Skittles, people you're like 10-5 and 10-2 with, that's got to just be so discouraging.
But today is always the best day to stop that streak, right? That's like the way you got to think of it if you're in ATATA's shoes.
When's the second best day?
Yesterday.
Ooh. All right, we got ATATA sitting at 83%. Things not looking too good at the end of this, but he is able to get Skittles off stage. And, oh, man, swinging for the fences. And that is going to be not it. Yeah, he got a noggin on him, bro.
I cannot believe it. Almost died for
Got
that
a
read.
noggin
Okay,
on
he
him.
will die for that read because he's not going to be able to get back on stage.
Ness's face in the kill screen is like, it couldn't be me. How could
crazy.
this happen? Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Hey, after that fair, he was like, bro, I took like 8 swings of Sephiroth's blade to my face. Your little dagger's not going to kill me on this.
So we thought.
Yeah, I think like even Ned said it himself that ATATA is so good when he gets that hit, but I think that Skittles is just creating such a wall that he's not able to find that hit. He has to dodge boomerang, he has to dodge arrow, and a lot of these hitboxes that are super fast too. Young Link having great frame data, so it seems like ATATA's just not able to get those hits that we've been seeing against Ned.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine this is a tricky one just because, like, of course, a lot of airspace is cut off from all the projectiles, boomerang specifically. But even, like, normally you see Ness kind of, like, fighting the aerials back and, like, flanking with them and maybe seeing punishes. But right now, ATATA's just kind of just taking him to the face.
Ooh, dang. Yeah, caught him lacking in shield just a little bit too long.
All right, there you go. I want to see a little bit more of those aggressive aerials on land. He's trying to disrupt the things that aren't true strings, right, from Skittles. Ness and ATATA have really strong aerials in that disadvantage state, so maybe that could turn the favor in his way when Skittles thinks he's got the lead.
Oh, yeah, most definitely because Ness does have very quick options. Nair's crazy fast.
All right, he was able to avoid the PK Thunder 2. Got to make a weird recovery, and ATATA's not having it.
Right.
Going to find the down air and give him the first stock.
That's a weakness of Young Link you have to take advantage of, that recovery. And we saw like a couple of attempts at like, what did he try to do last game? He was trying to just like put out the PK Thunders, I think?
Think so,
But he actually
yeah.
just wasn't, like, Skittles wasn't really off the stage at all last game, come to think of it. He was just holding center.
Ooh, okay. Trade that.
Yeah, he's trying to find some way to like fight back against that PK fire. The lead isn't too great right now. Skittles just looking for like a neutral B or maybe like a Zaire to confirm. Oh, an incredible patience from ATATA, and he finds the down there anyway.
He is
Whistling
in his
him
head.
out of his shield. That's like the old Gimmer tech, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, the
man.
Phantom footstool stuff. That's what he was going for.
All right, the
Yeah,
get
That
attack
looks so
on stage.
goofy.
Really good awareness from Skittles too. We've seen that a lot of people just like neutral get up into that down smash, but he's been get up attacking it pretty consistently
Until exactly that
until
moment.
literally I cursed him.
Until literally you willed it so that he would get punished.
Oh, what a fade onto that recovery, though. Skittles taking all the time and all the space he needs to avoid that yo-yo.
Okay, gets the grab.
All right.
Up air.
I like to use that auto cancel there to kind of mix up his landings a little bit. ATATA definitely playing this a lot better than the first game, and even starting to sneak in some heals from the bombs that Skittles left behind.
That was an attempt at hitting the boomerang, right? Like, he wasn't really trying to hit a Youngling.
Ooh, it's looking really tough for him to find the stock.
that
Will the
back
back throw
throw.
do it? No, just barely gonna live it.
He put that extra juice on with 4 pummels.
Wow, and the Magna Hand's really coming through for Skittles. Very clutch recovery.
Boomerang.
Trying to
Arrow's
find a
gonna hit.
parry on the boomerang, but that didn't even lead it too much.
How does ATATA get in against just this onslaught of just juggling projectiles?
He tried.
Like Emma, you
Mixing
said
up with
earlier,
the
like it
side
might be hard
magnets.
compared to what he had to go through for Sephiroth, but
Yeah.
it's looking like it's working really well for Skittles. Oh, that the
he's got a
bomb is gonna
bomb. He's
save.
Gucci.
What's the punish?
Because at least with Sephiroth, like he has pretty slow frame data. You're always waiting for him to throw out that back air, but it's pretty predictable as to when he's gonna do it. Whereas like Young Link is so fast.
Yeah, Young Link is just constantly throwing out really fast stuff, just waiting for a confirm, and then just getting, you know, if you're a player of Skittles caliber, just a ton of damage once something connects.
Trying to magnet your way in with these B reverses and the wave bounces. Skill's not falling victim to it. And playing real patient there
man.
off the double jab nair.
Double jab and air, bro.
Every time he is down tilted his shield, he has found a new punish. That's crazy.
Whose idea was this character, bro?
Ooh,
down
nice.
slash.
This is a bad spot for Skittles, but he does have the bomb in hand. The bomb dropped, but he's able to land on the stage.
Yo?
Oh my god.
Excuse
Gosh,
me?
into the back air.
Again, he really wants to hit him with the tail of that PK Thunder. You see how he's specifically aiming those?
That's where you give Young Link. You cut off his jump recovery. He can't move that much horizontally. But that aside, Skittles is able to find his way back to the stage. He's got control of center. He's way down in percent. But this is the position he was in last time where he just kept tagging ATATA over and over with small straight hits, and he evened up all the percents.
Now it's Taz trying to slow it down, really find the opportunity to approach. Trying to be real careful, but you do fall victim to a fire arrow, and that gives the stage to Skittles. Careful on that returning boomerang.
Yeah, I feel like things are just super hard with Ness in this matchup because of the angle that he's able to send the boomerang. It really stops those short hops that Ness likes to do.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Hey, bros. Started it. Ended it like he started it with that down air. That first stock, he got sunned, bro. He just jumped on him 3 times in the down air. Said Happy Father's Day. Like, damn.
You weren't kidding about Skittles playing hot losers because, man, oh, man, ATATA's fighting really hard. But every time he gets, like, I feel like ATATA does such a good job of racking up damage. But when he's in a position where he has to get a kill, as crazy as Ness is, it is kind of predictable. And if you just stay out of, like, Ness's burst range and just keep throwing stuff at him, it's really hard to seal the stock out. We saw that 2 different times in these past 2 rounds.
All right, going into game number 3.
I do like in a lot of the scrap situations we saw that ATATA was using a lot of jab from Ness, especially if he was getting parries. It is frame 3, so it's pretty fast, but it really depends on like how close he is to Skittles. It's not going to have a huge hitbox on it, and it seems like he's really struggling to get in like that close distance anyway, but able to take that stock already. But we've seen that this was a similar situation to what we saw last game, but Skittles is just so good at racking up this damage, already at 70%.
Yeah, I don't think it's really necessarily a problem with ATATA's game plan, right? Like, he's able to get these gimps, as he showed at the start of game 2. It's just a matter of being consistent with it 100% of the time, right? Like, just do not let Young Link recover a single time if you can avoid it. But what a great stall on the ledge here, helping ATATA get back onto terra firma, and now he's going to open up with a couple forward airs.
Yeah, despite that lead, it's already basically back to even. ATATA has to find some kind of like solid combo starter.
Okay, one back air. That's Ness off stage. Bomb drop? Okay. And he's getting pretty close to that forward throw kill percent as well. Okay, that's an arrow.
ATATA was really close on that tech chase with the PK Fire, which could have been violent the other way, but here comes a sliding up tilt for Skittles.
Although I don't think it's nearly as criminal as Big Link Snare. Young Link Snare has been doing a lot of mileage for Skittles, especially in situations where he's trying to land on top of ATATA. It's been helping him a lot in these scrap situations. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
What's
and the
crazy
cross-up roll worked.
The crazy thing about that is, I don't know if he had realized, but he would have been able to punish it because the charge went the other way first, but he held the shield and ended up getting hit at the end.
Yeah, it was kind of ambiguous.
All right, down throw to up air, easy classic combo. Once again, ATATA just trying to find a way to take the stock. Not going to find that back air just yet. I kind of want to see if he'll get a little bit more, like, cognizant of these dares from Skittles, because he's definitely gotten, well, hey, there's the dare from Skittles. He's definitely losing a lot of trades to that move.
Woo. From all the way downtown, that back air is going to take the stock here. ATATA taking another lead.
Oh, yeah,
Get out of dodge.
Those are so scary.
All 4 of us hit spectator mode all at once. We're like, what's he going to do? Oh, that's huge.
That worked?
Wow, that was like extremely precise timing on that.
Again, it's an infinite, right? Down tilt infinite. These dares, man.
Yeah.
The Skittles dares have been so clutch.
It's just so good to get yanked out of disadvantage. Dare and neutral air both are just giant tools, and Ness wants to scrap with you in the air and win those air-to-air exchanges, but the trades are just not in ATATA's favor so far.
And that PK Fire did not come out.
Shut up.
He was wishing.
PK Fire Arrow, that's what we're going to do, actually.
It took 52% just trying to get off that platform, and now Skittles in the lead here. Definitely trying to get something started. That fair is going to be really good for him, though. He has to catch Skittles jumping. But a lot of the time, he's like throwing up a lot of these aerials on Skittles' shield, and Skittles is just able to get the punish. Oh,
no.
This is so scary.
Oof, back air.
That magnet stall saved him from a forward smash, which would have been certain death.
He has to get this kill right now. Oh, wow.
Dang.
Oh, he lived. He lived.
Okay.
Yeah, Skittles taking a play out of Apollo Kage's book there with the bomb.
Oh.
Girl.
Back here gets Ness
So
off stage.
close. But Skittles for sure in the driver's seat right now. Oh,
Dang.
he finds the forward tilt. Waited very patiently for ATATA to jump off the
Picked
ledge.
up his bomb and put. Oh.
Is that a gift for me?